That's where we get.
All right, guys, how you doing? My name is Rich Guzman.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not looking at my phone. Yes, I am. I'm just tagging up everybody. Well, let's fix that.
You're missing your cue.
I'm missing my cue. Okay, you already said your name?
Yes, I did.
My name is Ace Guzman.
And we are known as Ace and Rich, and welcome to this brand new Ace and Rich Live. And I'm really excited about tonight because I know we got a lot to get into. We have some great content to share with you, some great value. But more important, we're going to get a little personal tonight. All right, just really open up your mind a little bit tonight. So I'm really excited about tonight. So let's go and look and see who is on the live with us.
Who is on the
live?
We
are live on YouTube. What's up, guys, on YouTube? Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to click on the notification bell. That way you don't miss a beat when we go live again.
Yes.
Right? Now, we also live on Facebook profile. And we're also live on the Facebook group, the Internet Marketing Pros.
What's up, IMPs?
What's up, guys? So let's actually get here on the chat and see what's going on. You have it on your phone, don't you?
I do.
Okay, cool.
I got it right here.
All right, awesome. So
we're good, man. We're good.
We're good. All right. So tag up your team, guys. Tag up your friends. Tag up the world. We're about to get into it. Ace and Rich is about to throw it down this evening. So make sure you pay close attention. You're going to learn something very valuable tonight. All right? So I'll let you open up, my dear.
So welcome to Ace and Rich Live once again.
Yes.
All right. This is a live show that we do where we bring you all the tools, tips, and strategies from our experience to help you build a lifestyle business that gets results.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about. With no results, nothing can happen, right?
So here's the thing, okay? People have been asking us since we've been talking about this topic pretty much all day about this seems to be too good to be true. Ace and Rich, what are you bringing us today? Well, listen, guys, before you even think about quitting on your dreams or hitting the exit button, we need to have a real talk tonight. And I get it. You know, you have like maybe another day going by, 0 sales, right? 0 leads, 0 prospects, 0 hope to even start all over again. That sinking feeling in your gut, wondering if everyone else has the ultimate secret that you've been missing out on. And we've been there.
Oh, yeah. We definitely been there.
We've been there.
So guys, because we see those late night messages in our inbox, always asking, is it even worth it anymore? So tonight we're ripping off the Band-Aid, no motivational fluff, no guru nonsense, none of that stuff, okay?
Yeah.
And we're just going to get to it.
Yes, just the raw truth about how to keep going when everything inside of you wants to just give up and just call it quits. Drop a 100 right now in the chat if you're sick and tired of struggling.
Now, let me ask you a question. When was the last time you checked your bank account and felt that sinking feeling?
Or maybe scrolled past another I'm crushing it this week Facebook post down your news feeds while you're sitting there with 0 sales in your bank account, 0 sales in your back office, okay? No commissions. Am I right?
It was frustrating. I mean, we remember when we first started how we felt, right? Trying to put those pieces together and everything.
Yeah. If that's you, type in the chat. Been there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Been there.
We're going to share something with you, something that we've never talked about before. And so pay close attention.
Absolutely. You know that Motel 6 moment?
Never forget.
Never forget that Motel 6 moment. Angel, you know, my son who's now 18 years old.
He was just a little boy.
My son now is not a baby anymore, but when he was a baby, he was sleeping beside me. And then what else? We had $200 to our name.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Everybody was telling us to call it quits. Remember that?
Luckily, I had that job at Best Buy. It was still part-time at the moment, though.
Yeah,
it wasn't full-time yet.
Yeah, it definitely was. But what about the big shocker, the earthquake moment for you?
Oh, yeah.
What was that? Tell them about it.
My internet marketing travel company that got shut down on me overnight. Everything I built was completely gone.
But here's what nobody tells you about hitting rock bottom. When you've got nothing left to lose, you make different decisions.
Now, this is true. So you guys want to know what changed everything?
Do you? Do you want to know?
We're
Let's see in
going
the
to share
chat.
it with you. We're going to share
Yeah.
what changed everything for us.
Yeah. But hold on. Before Rich drops this truth bomb, type "I'm ready" in the chat if you're prepared to hear something that might make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. Very uncomfortable.
Yes, we were exactly where you are, okay? And watching those gurus flashing their cash, counting, dollars in front of the camera, overnight success,
Easy to get enticed by that.
counting wads of cash while we couldn't even afford a freaking Happy Meal. Remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember that. But here's what changed it. Okay, this is what changed everything for us. We stopped looking for the magic bullet. That's what happened. We stopped looking for that magical thing that everybody's searching for.
Yes.
That they think it's out there.
Yeah, it's definitely not what these fake gurus are selling you in their fancy ads.
No, it's not. It comes down to really three things, guys.
Hold up.
Three things.
I know. Hold on. Y'all ready for some truth?
I'm gonna
That
drop
might
it.
hurt.
She's like,
But
stop
it's gonna
me, you know what I
sting.
mean?
It's gonna sting. But somebody put in the chat, I'm ready for the truth. If you can handle it. Because we got a lot of people here that kind of, finicky.
Yeah.
Don't like to have your feathers ruffled. Don't like to hear the truth.
We gotta really just let you know the
if
facts.
you're the weak of heart, you don't want to stay around for what we're about to share.
This is not for the faint at heart.
It is not. It is not for that.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you can see truth, I can see in the group somebody said truth. Okay, bring it.
All
Let's
right,
go.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right, guys. Number one. Okay. Stop the scattered focus.
Yeah, y'all trying to be everywhere at once. I mean, if you're guilty of doing that, I understand. But how's that working out for you, by the way? You know?
We were guilty of that in the very beginning ourselves.
In the very beginning, we were.
Yeah, we thought by doing more that it was going to solve our problem when we weren't making any money. We're like, okay, well, the more that we do, the closer we're going to get to that magic bullet.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Doesn't
But you know
exist.
what? Here's the thing, dudes. We had one offer, one strategy, because we couldn't afford anything else.
Well, here's number two you should be focusing on. Real results over vanity metrics.
Oh gosh, vanity metrics. Yeah, I thought that was going to make us a lot of money. But let me tell you something. Likes and comments don't pay for groceries. Likes and comments don't pay for electric. Likes and comments don't even pay the gas bills, okay? We needed real money.
Yeah, real money.
Yeah.
Okay, because we didn't have much.
No.
And guys, and number three.
Number three?
Hold
on, I'm just texting somebody back here. They're trying to watch the show. Okay. Come to the profile if you want to watch the show. If you're seeing it in your
We're on the
newsfeed,
profile. We're on YouTube.
Profile,
we
come
are.
to group.
Yep, in the group.
Yep, definitely.
Yep.
Okay, number three. Let's go there. All right. Stop distracting me. All right. The one thing that changed everything was literally we had to burn those backup plans.
We did.
We had to burn those backup plans. And when you're sharing a burger, like a hamburger, between 3 people, 2 adults, 1 baby, while living in a Motel 6, you don't have the luxury of a plan B, do you?
No, you don't.
No, you do not. Okay?
Here's what actually moved the needle forward for us.
Okay, so first of all, take out your cell phone, all right? And right now, let's be realistic. Look at what you did as far as your activities today on your cell phone. How many hours did you waste doom scrolling? How many hours were you actually selling through your content? Come on, Rich.
That's a good question.
Come on, Rich.
Right? See, guys, results actually tell the truth.
Yeah, the numbers don't lie, and neither does your bank account. So we're going to share some practical steps that you can actually implement right now, right here. We're going to give it to you straight on Ace and Rich Live. And if you're ready, comment "Let's go" in the chat.
All right. Now, if you're ready for the action steps, and this is step 1, audit your daily actions. Most of you are, busy being busy, right? My coach would always say that.
Yes.
He's like, you're just being busy, but you're not being productive.
Yes.
Right? We didn't have time for that at all when we got started. Every minute counted for us. every minute.
Yes, it did. Definitely.
You cannot take it for granted. And you must track everything that you do that makes money. And I mean producing activities that make money.
Yeah, is that step 2? That's step 2.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, let them know what order it is. They're probably taking notes.
Sorry. Step 2. Step 2.
Step 2, Rich meant to say that you need to track everything, because we always teach our team and our clients, we say test, track, and tweak, right?
You got to track everything. And this is important, guys.
Yeah.
The reason why you track everything is because you're going to tell what's bringing in money and what is not. And you can cut the fluff out and focus on the things that are actually bringing you production.
Yeah, you don't want to be tracking like how many likes you're getting on a post or how many comments. Listen, track money, dinero, okay?
The bottom line.
That's it. Yeah, because like, let me tell you something. Landlords do not accept Instagram followers as a payment for rent.
And you know what? And that's the thing. Most people don't even know how to simplify things, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And this is a problem. So this is step 3.
Yes.
Simplify everything.
KISS.
Yes.
Keep it simple.
Keep it stupid simple.
Yes. One offer, one funnel, one focus. Stop trying to be everywhere, because you have to learn to be profitable somewhere.
The problem is if you're everywhere, you actually are nowhere, right? So here's the thing. You know what I'm going to do? We like to keep it real, all right? We've always kept it real for so many years,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to keep it real with you tonight. I'm going to jump into the time machine and show you our very first big commission screenshot. Let's show you what's possible when you stay focused, right, Ace?
Yes, definitely. I would say that would be an awesome thing to do. We can definitely show them that. I want you to pull up. I'm thinking let's go as far back as April 2016. We can show them a screen.
Yeah, this was the
screenshot over the shoulder with that one.
Yeah, this was the first big payday.
Yeah.
It started it all for us, right?
Yes.
And it was great. And, we made $10,000 a month.
Yes.
And that was the first big payout.
Yes.
That we're like, wow, this is going to be, great. The big weight just came off our shoulders.
Yes.
So I can tell you guys, this is huge when you experience that first big breakthrough.
But here's the thing, though, okay? Before we show you this, let me tell you what came before that money, before those commissions, okay? The Motel 6 days, don't forget that.
Yeah.
The shared burgers, eating ramen noodles,
Yeah.
the sleepless nights in the cold temperatures, the zeros in our bank accounts, the debt that we accumulated, right?
Well, yeah, because all the money was going towards the motel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right? So, okay, I'm excited. I'm excited to show them this. All right.
Guys, this is a screenshot. This is not to impress you or anything or boost our ego. This is not what this is about.
No.
All right? This is more about what is possible for you.
Yeah, it's to show you what's possible when you refuse to quit, especially if you're getting started in this industry and you have all these odds against you and you're thinking, can I really do this? Right? So, Rich, why don't you go ahead? Let's do a screen share. Show them our very first commissions, like our first 10K. Because this is like the milestone for every marketer to reach. And it's not an easy feat to get there.
It's a little bit emotional, too, because of what we went through.
Yeah.
And for me, it brings back memories, when we didn't have anything, and this was like everything for us.
Let me make sure the group sees it. Go ahead, Rich.
Let me just blow it up a little bit. It looks a little small.
That's okay.
There we go.
They can see it.
All right. Let me go to the share screen, guys. Let's see here. There we go.
Everybody see that? Let me make sure the group can see it as well.
All right. See that up there. Okay, so here it is.
Now look at this, guys. Look at this. This is incredible. What we're showing you is literally what we were able to do in a month's time.
Yeah, and what we learned really changed everything for us. And we started doing that with other offers.
Yes.
Because we understood the process.
Yes.
of affiliate marketing and also making money online.
Yeah. And this is how transparent we are, because there's a lot of people out there, they're all talk, all fluff, all bullshit, and they don't want to go far back as, oh, I'll show you my first commission. I'll be real. Let me show you this.
Yeah.
They don't want to show you that. Why? Well, I don't
this-
know. I don't know why they don't want to
well,
do it.
this is the first big breakthrough for us.
Mhm.
And, you know, I mean, our first payment was like, what, $1.90, right?
Yeah.
And then we grew into this, and this was like our first big breakthrough that lifted the weight off of our shoulders.
Yes.
And we want to let you know what's possible for you.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, absolutely.
Let's get back on.
So let's stop sharing there and head back to the group. There we go.
There we go. And we're back, guys. All right.
So that's what we want to show you, okay? Now, here's the thing. We're not going to leave you hanging tonight, all right? Because anyone can do that with the right training, with the right activities, with the right consistency. Because you are like building this as a business. So when people see like $10,000, it's like far without reach. Like, I don't even think I can get there. Well, that's a mindset.
It is a mindset.
That's a mindset.
It really is.
Yeah. And here's the crazy part. We were using the exact same system we're teaching right now. Yeah, I said system. I didn't say company. I'm saying system, AKA the business model.
The business model.
The
Absolutely.
business model. So when you hear the word system, what we're really saying is a business model. It doesn't matter what the company is, it's irrelevant. The company, the products, I'm not talking about that. No fancy strategies, no complicated sales funnels, just focus action every single damn day and trusting the process. Right?
Trusting the process.
Trusting the process.
Absolutely.
Now, y'all might be thinking, Ace, yeah, okay, that was 2016. But things are like different now. We're in the year 2024. Come on.
Soon to be in 25,
Yeah.
right? But here's what most people miss.
Yeah, they miss the fundamentals. It's still the same. It hasn't changed. Okay? So drop a 1 in the comment if you're ready to hear what actually worked and you want to hear it on Ace and Rich Live. We were going to give it to you.
Yeah, let's give it to them.
Let's give it to them.
All right.
All right?
So that $10,000 month didn't come from trying 20 different strategies.
Oh, gosh, no.
No. You might think like, oh my God, you guys must have done so much. No, we did not do 20 different strategies. Okay, we weren't jumping on every single trend. We weren't jumping on another grass that's probably people think it's greener on the other side. Okay,
No.
we weren't buying every course known to man out there. All right, like normally the gurus would tell you to do. Right.
I mean, granted, we did want certain courses, but honey, we couldn't even afford all that. We couldn't even afford it. We had one system, one offer, one focus. That's it.
That's it.
That's all we could do.
That's
right.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you, the daily numbers look like this: consistent $300 payments, $500 payments, $700, and even $1,000 days. Right? Not the sexy 6 figures overnight that you hear about from the gurus or stories. These gurus will sell you. Real consistent income is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Reality. All right.
Yes.
And here's the best part.
The same system still works today. I kid you not. While everyone else is chasing shiny objects online, we're still using these fundamentals.
The same fundamentals have not changed for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And talk about our students, right?
Well, that's why our students who follow this system,
Mm-hmm.
the ones who actually do the work, they see the results.
Yeah.
Because they focus on what matters.
Exactly. And let me share with you exactly what we did in the early days. Not what we do now with the team, but what we did when it was just me and Rich hustling from that motel room.
Because that's what you want to hear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not the fancy stuff. We're not going to talk about the fancy stuff. It doesn't even matter.
No. Y'all got to hear from like when we were at rock bottom. What did we do from rock bottom, right? The raw, real steps that got us from 0 to that first 10K per month. Who wants to see the exact process? Who wants me to give it away and share it with you? If you really want this, then I want you to type the word gold right in the chat right now.
It's about to go down.
It's about to go down, okay? So y'all want it? You got to type the word gold. Let me see. Y'all want gold? Put the word gold in the chat.
Gold, baby, gold.
Michelle Howell is here. She said every day. Yeah, put the word gold, and we're going to give it to you. We're going to share exactly what we did from the Motel 6.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we never did this before. Never shared what we did.
Do they want the gold bars?
Yeah, they want the gold bars. They said gold. Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, Rich. Step 1.
Here's the secret, guys.
Tell them. Break it down in simple steps, Rich, because I don't want to confuse them.
Okay.
Okay.
Step 1, we picked one offer that was already converting.
Yep.
Just one offer.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, none of that create your own product bullshit. Especially when you're broke. You can't create your own product.
No.
You need to learn first.
You know, learn. Oh, man, that'll take a while.
Yeah, we needed something proven.
Yep.
Yeah.
Step 2, we mastered one traffic source.
Yeah, while everyone else was trying to be everywhere, we went all in on one platform and mastery over mediocrity.
Yes,
okay?
Absolutely.
That's how we did it, baby.
Yeah.
And let me break this down 2 ways, okay? Because I see some of y'all already thinking, but Ace, I got a full-time job. I got to take care of this. I got to, take care of someone. I get it. But Rich, tell them.
First, let me share. Okay. Let me share with you our schedule when this was our only focus.
Yes.
Okay.
That's right.
Because it's just, we want to be real with you guys.
Yes.
Right? No fluff here.
Yeah.
Like Ace would say, keeping it real.
That's right.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And I was working on my full-time job at Best Buy, Geek Squad.
Right. And I was working part-time at Staples.
And when I left work, I would get home around 10 o'clock. And I made sure I would put about 2 to 3 hours every night before I went to bed on this following income producing activities. All right. Just day in and day out, day in and day out. And I was working literally, 12-hour days. All right. And the reason why I say 2 to 3 hours is because sometimes I couldn't stay awake.
Yeah, I remember that time.
So I always try to always make sure that the activities were completed. What are those activities? Lead generation. Scheduling broadcast emails before you took over, right?
Yep.
Track and measure my analytics. Before I went to bed, to remind myself when I go to work and I get out of work after a long day to repeat this process all over again, before I went to bed every night, I would write down the top 3 things I needed to focus on the next day. And you want to hear something funny? It was the same thing every night. So it was so embedded in my brain that it was just like, I knew what I had to do when I got out of work. Remember, 12-hour days, Geek Squad, so much stuff going on throughout the day and in the evening, right? As Geek Squad, we use our brain a lot. So I had to keep repeating this over and over in the evening every night before I went to bed. So I knew when I got out of work, that was programmed and it was ready to go, right? Now, I also had to record videos, host weekly company calls.
Yeah,
right.
There was times together.
There was times I was running late and I would walk in and continue the company calls.
Yes.
You would have to start them sometimes. I remember that.
I would have to kick them off. Yeah, and wait till you come home and you had your Geek Squad uniform on and your tie.
Yes.
I remember you walking in and I was on camera and here he come walking through the door in the middle of the training.
And one of the things that I did also, guys, I would do something as I was sleeping.
Yes.
Because I didn't have much time. I was exhausted, working 12-hour days. Yeah. I was so tired when I got home. I have 2 to 3 hours to work. And then I would write down these 3 things. But there was one thing that I was doing while I was sleeping. I was reprogramming my subconscious mind.
Oh, this is like...
I would put my phone...
Magic right here.
And I was listening to personal development audio while I was sleeping. So it would reprogram my mind as I am sleeping.
Mind y'all, I got to share the same bed with him, so I got to hear the stuff too.
So the first thing I thought about when I got up, guess what? I was thinking about that.
Yes.
Right? And then I would go in the car from the morning, going to work. It took about 40 minutes to get to work if it was Connecticut to Massachusetts. Let me tell you something. I would put on even more personal development. I turned it into a moving university. Whatever time I had, I became productive whatever way that I can.
Yeah, because you wanted it. Now, listen, guys, that's what Rich did. But for those of you who are still working your 9 to 5 or 8 to 8, here's your blueprint. Okay, I'm going to keep it simple for you guys. Before you go to work, take out at least 40 to 45 minutes to yourself, and you're going to block it out and break it like this. This is actual coaching. 30 minutes, tops. Content creation. Focus on creating that piece of content to get it out and published, okay? Don't wait. Get it out, published, schedule it out, whatever you can do. Spend 15 minutes scheduling your posts, okay? Can somebody type doable in the chat if you can just do 45 minutes before you go to work? I mean, hello? That's all you can do, right? Now, if you, like me, work a part-time job during your lunch break, you know how you only get 15 minutes in the States? You only get a 15-minute lunch break sometimes? Use that 15 minutes while you eating and engage with commenters, people who are commenting, right? Or, you know, if you did that the other day, I would do this sometimes too. I would follow up with my leads in those 15 minutes while I'm snacking on some potato salad or something and eating on some chicken. I would do that in the break room, okay?
I remember telling
I
you
wanted
that, yeah.
this so bad. I was like, hey, you know what? I'm doing it. And nobody, ain't no shame in my game, ate my chicken, and I would just go ahead and follow up on my phone. What do you think this is? I would use this thing and I would follow up with people because this is a tool. And you know what? I couldn't get in trouble if I was on it because I'm on my break.
Well, you turned that into a money magnet.
Hey, damn right I did. Now, mamas and daddies, I love y'all, but see, sometimes mom and dad got to work full time. They can't build their business early and wake up at 5 a.m., so they got to wait till after dinner. So let me give you your power hour. After dinner, you're going to block out, let's say after dinner, 7:30 to about 8:30. If that's all you got. Internationals, listen up. Same thing with you guys, said y'all in a different time zone, okay? Focus, work. Be laser focused. I know some of y'all who watch the show, y'all just scatterbrained, like Rich was talking about. You can't do this, okay? If you want this bad enough, you want your life to change, listen to what I'm saying to you. Between 7:30 and 8:30 is all about focus work. Here's how you're going to break it down. 20 minutes, tops. You're going to do content creation. At night, 20 minutes, lead follow-up, okay? 20 minutes, learning time. That's your education hour. That's when you're adjusting, you know, things that you need to fix in your business. That's it. Honey, if you're binge watching on Netflix, you got time for this.
Hey, get off that Tyson fight.
You're all over on Mike Tyson.
You can watch the replay.
Yeah, I think we'll catch the replay and see who's going to win, Jake Paul or Mike Tyson, right? But you get what we're saying to you. Like, this is good stuff you should be hearing, and nobody wants to tell you this shit. Nobody wants to tell you because...
You know what? That's a great example.
Yeah.
Look where we are right now.
Yeah.
Are we watching Netflix?
No.
Are we watching the fight?
No. We're doing the show.
No.
That's it.
Because that, to us, is a priority. It's more important. We can always watch the replay.
Yes,
Yeah.
Exactly.
I had to say that.
I know.
Guys, but what is the key difference between those who make it and those who fail?
Hold on, baby. Let me tell them.
Oh, I know you're dying to tell them.
Let me tell them.
I know you're dying to tell them.
First of all, if you want to know the difference, it's not about having more time. Okay? Get out of that. Mamas who have kids and make that as an excuse, get out of that. It's about what you do with the time that you have. All right? It's a freaking myth. When somebody says, oh, I got to learn about time management. No, you need to learn how to manage your ass and do the work in time.
She said the A word.
While others are actually, you know, saying, well, I'm too busy, right? I got lots to do. I have to do so much. We were building during commercial breaks. We were building our business during commercial breaks.
We were building our freaking business in the hospital in a gurney.
Now, here's where it gets real. Remember the April screenshot that we just shared from 2016? That's when everything changed. You remember? That's when everything changed.
I do.
What was that?
Do.
What was that called?
That decision moment.
Yes. The decision moment.
That decision moment. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And this is where the real mindset comes in when you make a decision.
Mm-hmm.
What is the emotional state you're feeling when you make that decision? Is your intention, are you all in with that decision moment? Or you're like, it's a choice.
Yeah.
Choices are kind of vague,
Hold
but
on.
the decision,
Yeah.
that's a whole nother ballgame.
Before we share this part, drop a Y if you're ready to hear about the scariest decision we ever made.
Oh, this is good. This is a good one. This is good.
If y'all interested in knowing more and y'all hanging out still to the end of the show, and this is so good that you rather not care about what's going on in your other community, your other Facebook groups, because all they're doing is fluff anyway, and myths and theology and all that other stuff and singing kumbaya or whatever, you need to be here because we're all about getting to work and rolling up our sleeves. But if y'all want to know, put a Y in the chat. Let me go check. Don't say a damn thing. I want to see if it's in there.
I'm not going to say
I'm
anything.
telling you. Oh, there we go. They listening. There's a Y. I see the Ys. Okay. Now you can say because they got, they participate and this is good. All right.
Okay.
All right. Here's the deal.
So we have the proof the system worked, right? Consistent daily commissions, $10,000 a month while working retail jobs. The system was duplicating.
And I mean duplicating. And we weren't even involved in an MLM, right? We're talking about high ticket affiliate marketing. This is what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Okay. And let me tell you about that transition. Meeting with my Staples boss. Picture this, right, y'all? Me sitting there with my 2 weeks notice, okay, written during my lunch break.
On a Staples notepad.
On a Staples notepad.
The irony.
Everybody thought I was crazy. Everybody thought, oh, Ace is done. She going nuts. I went rogue. Screw that. Okay? I went rogue.
You went on the microphone and you made an announcement.
Yeah.
Hey, some pizza in the back, man. It's on me. I'm out of here.
I called it on the walkie-talkie because everybody at Staples used, walkie-talkies and we talked to each other. But this time I was like, hey, y'all go in the back. I got some pizza in the back. This is my last day. Let's go. And the customers were even there eating pizza with us. It was funny. Like, who's having a pizza party? That's Ace back there, Well,
we didn't, just quit cold turkey, guys, so you know.
No.
All right. Show them the safety net plan.
Literally what we did, we were smart about it, okay? Write this down. This is for you. If you're the kind of person who is involved in an online marketing business and have the desire to fire your boss and quit the 9-to-5. I got some news for you. This is the smartest transition, baby, and you better write this down. Grab a pen and write it down.
And this is not theory. This is what we went through.
This is what Ace and Rich did.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, here we go. First of all, save 3 months of expenses first.
Yeah.
Take care of that. Yeah. Please don't make this mistake. Number 2, double your online income goal. Set a goal to double your online income. Coming commissions, incoming. Okay, double it. Yeah. You're going to need it. Number 3, keep working your day job until you have consistent results. Consistent results. No guru lifestyle overnight. None of that BS. We're talking about real sustainable growth. Okay?
Real life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But the moment you know you're ready.
Yeah. The moment that you know when you're ready is literally, Rich, when your part-time business makes more than your full-time income. Okay? That's what it is. Not one good week of sales. That's not enough. We're talking about consistent income. So, are y'all listening? This part is crucial. What we just shared. The transition is where most people fuck it up.
Oh, man, you dropped the A, now the F.
They mess it up all the time. And then they wonder why they go broke. And then when the business is not producing, then I got to go back to work. Right?
Right.
This is a problem. So they get one good week of commissions and they want to quit their job. I just got to keep it raw. I told you I would keep it raw, but this is true.
Well, no, we've seen this.
Yeah.
Because the gurus tell them, like, oh, yeah, just quit your job. And we were the opposite.
We were totally different.
We said, stay at your job.
Yes, we did.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's what most people don't understand.
Tell them, Rich. Okay? Tell them.
Stop looking at your job as the enemy. That job funded our dreams, right? My job funded my dream. Your job funded your dream.
Yes, it did.
Right? Which became our dream.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And those paychecks build our safety net. Type 1, if you just had an aha moment. And keep in mind, while you're typing this one, let me tell you a little bit more.
Yes.
I stayed at my job an extra year.
Tell them, Rich.
To even make even more income. And we were banking $42,000 in 16 weeks. And I stayed at my job another year.
I didn't say it. He said it.
But that was my decision.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because I wanted to stay another extra year and build up more capital. See the mindset? Building more capital for my business.
And I think everybody needed to hear that tonight. Everybody needed to hear this tonight.
Reality,
because we still get messages from people who don't get it. And if you don't get it, watch the replay on this one. Yeah. Seriously. Like, this is like, out of all the shows we've ever did, this is the one that's the rawest that we've ever come out to be able to share our insider 7-figure tips, tricks, strategies, everything we've done. We're sharing with you right now. Most people have to pay us 10 grand, come out on a weekend just to hang out with us at a live event, just to get this kind of information. We're giving it to you right now. No Black Friday special here, honey. This is coming out collected.
That's right. That's right.
It's coming out collected. So before we go into I know you want to get into the questions. And I see them starting to come in. Y'all got your wheels turning. Please put as much questions as you want, because here's the thing. We want to give you some actionable steps that you can take right now.
Let's give them some steps first.
Yes, in their business.
Before we take the
Let's
Q&A.
help these people out. Yeah. Let's help them, please.
Let's give them some more steps.
We want to help y'all. We come from a place of service. We love y'all. We love the support. We want to help y'all. We want to see people succeed because it's what we love to do, man.
We're passionate about what we've always been like this.
Always.
Like, for so many years, from day one till now, we have not changed.
No.
Right? So let's talk about one of your first steps I want you to focus on, okay? There's 3 things that you can do right now. I want you to write these things down, okay? This is going to be a breakthrough blueprint, okay? Number 1, track your reality, all right? I want you to screenshot your current bank balance. Write down your monthly expenses and get real with your numbers. And don't feel ashamed. Don't, start putting yourself down, negative talk. That's not what this is about.
Yeah.
It's about your transformation, all right? Step 2, create your schedule, all right? Morning power 45, lunch break hustle like you were talking about.
Yes, yes.
Evening money hour.
That's right, right after dinner.
I'm telling you right now.
After dinner.
And 3, start your success stack. 1 offer, 1 platform, 1 focus action every day. It's kind of like what you said about Abraham Lincoln about chopping the tree.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
What do you say?
He said, I would rather spend my time sharpening my axe.
Instead of what?
Instead of using my axe to chop down the tree.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because you're working on your skills.
Right.
Yes.
That's why it's important to focus on that 1 action every day.
Make it sharp.
Man, you know how good you're going to get?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be able to dominate if you focus on that every single day.
Yeah. And we're going to get real with every single one. Drop your biggest questions right now in the comments and let us know what's really holding you back. We're here to help you. And it's really important that we do this, okay? Let's take a look at the chat. I see 1s, I see Ys. Okay, guys, take the time right now. Comment your questions. Richard Osborne, Michelle Howe, David Rusterholtz. We have Brian Bearden is watching. Awesome.
What's up, Brian? How you doing?
Yes. Alistair. Yes, he says, I can relate.
Alistair, nice to see you.
Feng Chang, good evening. Yes, good evening to you.
Good to see you again.
Paola Guzman.
Paola, good to see you.
Thank you for tuning in.
Hey, is getting a little cold over there in your neck of the woods? She knows what I mean.
Michelle House says, you only dish out the truth, so let's have it. Yes.
Let's do it.
Absolutely, man.
And this is through experience.
It is.
Right? It's not like pie in the sky stuff.
No.
This is reality, guys.
It really is.
And we've always been real and transparent with people, always. So I want to just give it to you straight, right? Like what did I was going to say, what's his name said? He said, straight up, no chaser.
Yeah,
right?
That's what he would say.
Straight up, no chaser.
So yeah, what's your question? Post it in the chat. We got more than enough people here.
And we also got questions on Internet Marketing Pros.
Yep. Okay, let me see here. Question from, who's that? Walter? Hold on. Let me see. Okay, hold on. They're coming in. Wait a minute. Let me see. Okay.
Awesome, the other website, yeah.
Okay, Mary says, okay, Walter, I'll get to you. So Mary says, Ace and Rich, you know, I'm a single parent and I see you talking about working with kids, but I also have 2 jobs. When should I find the time? Baby, you're talking to the queen of no time. Okay? My child is autistic, and I'm telling you, I had to spend a lot of hours with him. I spent a lot of time with him. I couldn't leave him alone for safety reasons. And I was working 2 jobs as a single mother, okay? Night school, come on, okay? With the child. That's hard. That's a hard thing to do. So you got to make time. Yeah. You got to make time. It's not about where do I find the time? You got to make time. Everybody got the same 24 hours in the day. Everybody still got to take breaks to go to the bathroom. When you're at work, you got breaks to eat. You got to make time. Just like I was telling you when I was doing 15 minutes? 15 minutes, that's all I had. I would grab the phone like this, and I'd be on there following up, posting my messages. You can do a lot more by taking your computer, which is in the handheld now. Thank goodness for the future in 2024. You can take this device anywhere you want, and you can use it in the little bit of time that you can squeeze in just to do a little bit of activities that we just talked about. And if you didn't hear all those activities, go watch the show again, watch the replay, play the recording, write them down, put them in a notebook. Say, Ace and Rich said this, and do it. I'm telling you.
Think about what you said about that, though, because I remember when we first moved to Puerto Rico, the following year we got, what was it, Hurricane Fiona?
Hurricane Fiona.
And we lost power and everything for
a
while.
Yeah.
And we were using our phones to build our business.
Yeah, I was on my phone.
Stop. We still figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You just got to make a way. Yeah. You got to do it. Okay, Walter says, Rich, all this tech stuff overwhelms me. I'm not tech savvy at all.
Neither was Ace. She got started. Okay, Walter. She wasn't tech savvy. Now, I know I'm the tech guy.
Yeah.
Because I come from Geek Squad. But I'll tell you something. Even when I started this back in 2008, I was a little cocky because I thought that I got this licked, right? Because, I'm a tech guy, right? Now, did it help a little bit? Yeah, it helped a little bit. But did it really help me make money? No. Because it's a different animal.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So anybody can learn these simple steps. And now, it's not like when I first started. You guys got tools and resources now that are good for the new people that are coming on board now.
And AI?
Oh my God, because I have to do coding before. I had to do all this crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that was a pain in the ass.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's true.
So don't worry about it. Okay, let me tell you something, Walter. Just take it one step at a time and use those tools that are out there now that all you have to do is just drag and drop.
Yeah, definitely. Richard Osborne says, money is holding me back. Okay, thank you for being honest. Now that we know that we identify the problem, how do we solve that problem?
Well, the money situation, if there's a money block, then that's something more psychological, right? That's more of a mindset with money. With coaching, what we talk about is, there is a block with certain situations in your life, and that could be one of your blocks, right? I'll give you an example. Maybe you just don't have a good relationship with money, right?
Preaching.
And that's something that I had to learn many years ago through my coach.
Yeah.
Right, and I changed that, right? But a lot of people go through this and don't feel bad about it. It's actually quite common, right? It's actually quite common. It leaves a lot of like a bad taste in people's mouth when they talk about money because they've heard a lot of negative things about money in their past. So don't let this get you down. Like Ace said, okay, we recognize the problem. What are we going to do about it, right? Find out how you can have a better relationship with money. Do different kinds of things with money. When you pay a bill, instead of feeling like when people pay bills, they get negative, like, I pay my bills. No. When you pay your bill, feel good about paying that bill, right? Change it. In the moment, change the thought process.
I was just thinking about something.
And you are going to feel great.
Yeah.
And your relationship with money is going to keep improving. That's just one strategy.
You know what really will help you when you're paying the bills? Play some Bob Marley in the back.
What song?
I was just laughing at it in my head, like when you were talking about that, because I was
Nah,
thinking,
I want the other song.
which one?
I want money, lots
I
and
know, but
lots
I'm
of
saying
money.
Bob Marley put you in a good mood, though. And if you're sitting
no,
there
it does,
writing out
it
the
does.
checks to pay the bills,
does.
you know,
That's an 80s song. You guys don't know it, right?
I want to hear the "Don't Worry, Be Happy."
Yeah. Don't worry, be happy.
Don't worry, just be happy and play Bob Marley in the back.
Yeah. We'll give you a playlist.
Yeah. This question's coming from Suni. Says, Ace, I'm so scared to spend money on ads when I can barely pay my bills. Honey, listen, I was sharing a burger. Did you hear me? Living at Motel 6 with 3 people. Let me tell you what we did with no ad budget. Never, ever, ever once running a Facebook ad, a YouTube ad, a Bing ad, all them ads, and they were coming out. MySpace.
The gurus were wondering, how are we doing it?
I know.
They were shocked.
They were really shocked.
They're like, you guys didn't run no ads.
Yep.
No.
So, Rich, why don't you tell them the free methods that we used?
Oh, I mean, there's several free methods, right?
Yeah.
Let's just talk about one. Let's talk about Facebook, for example. We literally dominated Facebook. I mean, dominated, right? You know, we talk about $10,000 a month. We talked about 42K in 15 weeks, right? We talked about, with the 30K in 30 days, right?
Yep.
So there's a lot of different things that we've done within Facebook. But why Facebook? Well, because we didn't have the ad budget, so we focused on the one strategy, right? And we learn how that strategy works by actually applying what we learned. And we started getting better and better. In the beginning, we weren't good. We actually sucked. But we improved as we kept doing the same thing. What?
Yeah.
Sharpening that axe over and over before we chop down the tree.
Yeah, absolutely. So. But I'll tell you this, though. Here's what we did. We focus on content. Because why? Content is free, right? And it takes some time, right? Because you obviously got to pay something. Well, you pay what? You pay some time. You sacrifice time in order to write, create, research, and publish this content that people are searching for.
Right. And this is going to really
go on.
Connect with what you're saying here. Right afterwards, as money was starting to come in a little bit, right? And I'm saying for my job because I was part-time first.
Yeah.
Before I got full-time.
Yeah.
I started taking like $50, you know what I mean, at a time. And then I was going with $100. Then when I asked my job for full-time, I didn't get it the first time. I got it the second time that I got the interview, right? But they played favoritism the first time around.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. When I got that full-time job, I told my boss, I said, give me the most hours as possible. Careful what you wish for. That's how I got my 12-hour days, right? But I wanted more capital. My mindset was shifted.
Yes.
I didn't want to make a paycheck. I wanted to build capital for my business. So I took like $100 here, $100 there. Right. Started running, simple ads here and there, right? The one thing, always the one thing when you're focusing on one thing. And we got so good at that, even after the Facebook. Remember, it was always one thing at a time. That's when we started going, oh, we got a little money coming in from the business now. We're going to start taking that little bit of money from the business, that other little bit of money from the work, and start combining it and start putting even more capital into our business and running ads. It wasn't much of a big budget. It was a small budget, but that was the budget nonetheless. Yeah. And that's how it starts. And then you can grow from there. Anything is possible, even with a small budget that you have.
You really can. And also, don't forget to engage and lead with value first, always. Yep. That was our approach. And we did that consistently, day in, day out. That's all we ever focus on because having the money, we didn't let that stop us.
No, even when you get there, even when you start having a little bit of money, do one free strategy and one paid strategy.
Yes.
One free strategy and one paid strategy.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about 3 different paid strategies and 3 different free strategies. You're going to get burnt out. You don't have much time.
Okay.
Right?
Follow-up comment is Osborne says, I got to try to use DoorDash to fund my business. Let me talk to you a little bit about DoorDash. A lot of people got involved with DoorDash because it's an opportunity for them to call the shots, become independent contractors so they could actually just pick and choose what gigs they want to run, right?
Right.
But the thing is, I want you to think about something. And I did a little research myself in finding this out because now DoorDash is available in Puerto Rico. And I found out that
Yay.
people in Puerto Rico are doing it too now. Of course, they're speaking Spanish 100% of the time, and they drop off your coffee and your burger. But you better know how to speak that language too if you come over here. But here's the fun part, okay? You get to use your own car. You get to drive and pick any location you want. As long as the gig comes up, somebody wants you to pick up their food, great. You DoorDash your way to go get it. But here's the con to all of this that you must understand when it comes to DoorDash.
Yeah.
How much miles are you putting on your car? What kind of vehicle you got? Think about this for a minute. Wear and tear on the vehicle. Oil changes. That costs money. Mileage has to be tracked. Expenses add up quicker. If your expenses are outweighing your income from what you're earning from doing all those dashes, then you better make a challenge that in 30 days, you're going to do all the gigs you want for 8 to 10 to 20 hours straight, given each day, in order for you to break even between $500 and $1,000 days of payout. I did the research. I'm telling you, that's exactly what it's like for some people in certain locations. They've done it. They've tested it. Go on YouTube. I'm not kidding. You will see people saying, and they're tracking their mileage. They're putting tutorials out there about how you can effectively run your DoorDash job and still make and break even between $500 and $750. So $750 is a good paycheck. But don't forget, gas is high. Don't forget, the new guy ain't in office yet, so gas is still high. So you're still paying for high gas. Don't forget, you got to have money to pay for gas to fill it up, to go pick up somebody burger, somebody coffee, and somebody donut. Okay?
Now, you know what? Now,
I'm being realist. I'm just telling you.
Now, if you have an EV, it's a different story. You can charge up your car for the day or charge it overnight.
Yeah.
And then you can just use it.
Mm-hmm. So just keep in mind, if you want to do DoorDash, it's not a reliable income, but it's good for now. But just keep in mind, if you really are serious about making the money you need to fund your business and you're using it as a full-time job, then I would treat it like a full-time job. But don't miss out on sleep. Don't sacrifice your health. And definitely don't sacrifice the wear and tear on your car. It's not worth it, especially for long distance drives to go pick up something. I'll give you a tip. Let's say, for example, you have a DoorDash and they are only paying you for $5 to go pick up something. The item is $5, but it's costing you $7 to go get it. I'm just going to keep it simple like that. Is it worth the drip? No, it's not. But if it's the opposite, then I would understand. But just remember, long distance drives, they add up wear and tear on your car.
Let's get to Derek over here. Derek's waiting.
Okay, Derek.
I feel like an imposter. Everyone seems to know more than me.
Imposter syndrome. Mindset. Who here feels like an imposter? Do you feel like an imposter? Is that what it feels like every single time you go up online, you turn on the computer, you feel like an imposter? Or are you comparing yourself to your competitors? Let me tell you about imposter syndrome in that Motel 6. Okay? Your story is your superpower. I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, did you get that? Did you get what she just said? Your story is your superpower.
Yep.
Because as the Scorpions would say, there's no one like you. Right? It's true. There's nobody like you.
Nope.
So your story is going to be unique to anybody else's story because it's you.
That's right.
That's your superpower.
That's my answer.
Yeah. We got time for one more. Let's do it.
David Rusterholt says, got it. Yes, good.
Beautiful.
I'm glad. Any questions, David? Now's the time because we're getting ready to finish up.
Yep, getting ready to wrap up. We'll take one
more
question.
We'll take Lisa's question here. Lisa says, I start off strong, but I just can't seem to stay consistent. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, people get excited when they get started in a journey of being an entrepreneur. And they get pumped up to the point that their energy level goes way too high. And then they start burning out as they go along their journey.
Yeah.
Okay? We could say, oh, man, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm going to make money online. This is great. Oh, you get so fired up. You get so excited. And you're going to start off strong. It's like you're right off the gate, man, like a horse race. Boom, you're off to the races.
Yeah.
But what happens is you start to things start to shift over time because things are not happening the way you expected. So I always said this. You got to still show up even if you feel like the cards are not in your favor that day.
Yes.
Under any circumstances.
Yes.
And that's a tough pill to swallow, because in a job, we can show up at a job and kind of like not really give it 100%. We can show up and kind of be like, I'm just having one of those days, but I'm still going to show up and just, do the hours and get my paycheck, right? But as an entrepreneur, you can't do that.
Right.
You have to show up 110%, even when you don't feel like it.
Yes.
Because you are the brand. You are the entrepreneur. Nobody's coming to save you. That's the reality. That's why most people don't go along this journey. They actually have a job because they don't mind somebody telling them what to do. Because they don't believe in themselves that much that they can accomplish great things for themselves. So really, no.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about topping onto that.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I want you to really think about what I just said here.
Ain't nobody gonna come save you.
No one's gonna come save you.
This ain't Cinderella.
So the days that when you say, oh, I started off strong and now I don't feel like I'm where I was before. Well, you got to ask that question.
Yes.
What was my commitment for getting started in the first place? Was my motivation about money? Or was my motivation that turned into inspiration? Because motivation is short-lived, but inspiration can last a lifetime, right? Because people get motivated, right? They get motivated by money real quick. They're like, oh, I can make a lot of money. But that's not sustainable.
It's not.
Because the day you don't make money, you're going to get very negative and you're going to really start talking down to yourself. You're going to have self-doubt about what you're doing, and then nothing's going to happen.
It's true.
But if you remember why you got started in the first place and you did the homework about like, what is the reason I'm doing this for? Right? Yeah, everybody wants money, but if money was no option, what would your life look? What would your life look like? Right? How would you wake up in the morning? I mean, how would you feel? Right? These are things you have to go through in your mind before you make a decision to be an entrepreneur. Because when push comes to shove and you're having a shitty day and you still have to show up 110%, right? You always got to remember the reason why you wanted to get started. And whatever you said, is it still inspiring? Even on those days you don't feel like it and you feel like shit.
Yep. Motivation lies, but habits pay the bills. Just start with 45 minutes. That's it. The way we broke it down for you is as simple as that. I like what David says here. He says, all my questions answered. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. And we have a question. Actually, we have a comment coming from Michelle Howell. Says, not anymore. After working with you guys, I've been learning and unpacking.
Nice.
Love it. Yes.
Love it.
Awesome. Definitely heart that one. People, we gave a lot, and we don't want to go any further than the time that we have. But if anything from tonight struck a chord with you, it's time to take action. Okay? You're tired of struggling. Stop waiting. Stop wishing. And stop wondering what if. Here's what you can do right now. Go and visit our website, meetaceandrich.com, and schedule your free strategy session with us. And you'll also receive our complimentary copy of our guidebook, How to Escape the 9-to-5 with Affiliate Marketing.
Yep.
We're going to provide that for you. Definitely book your session. You will not regret it. I can wholeheartedly say that. And I know these guys who are watching and commenting and sending these questions, they booked a call with us. They know from their experience, everybody is unique. There is no judgment. We help everyone who wants to be helped. That's how it works.
Yep.
If you really want to build a business that's going to last a lifetime, that's going to change your life, that's going to change your zip code, that's going to change the future and destination of where you're headed from where you are right now, you got to take this seriously. Based on our success results and our story, let it inspire you. Don't get motivated. Get inspired.
So with that being said, guys, my name is Rich Guzman.
And my name is Ace Guzman.
We want to thank every single one of you for being here on the live with us on Ace and Rich Live. And we'll see you on the next live next week. Take care and enjoy your weekend.
Have a great one. See you next time.